Okay, so it's like 1 a.m. and I'm like doing my curly hair routine because even though I haven't really been going anywhere, I've been really determined to really master my curly hair routine because hopefully like this doesn't override me talking. Also, I'm speaking quiet because it's 1 or 2 a.m. But like during the school year, because now I'm on Christmas break, during like the majority of the school year, like the beginning and the midway after up until December, I have low-key been like not so good at doing my hair, if I'm going to be really honest. And even like this low-key like even like this also happened during high school, but it's mainly because like I had an idea and I know how to do my hair and I know how to take care of it, obviously, but it's just like actually styling and doing the hair itself. Now I just wouldn't take the time to do it, so now I'm taking this time to do my curly hair and really master my routine, because most of the time I would just like, what's it called? Like most of the time I would just wet it, like what I'm doing right now, but I'd wet my whole head, apply my products like that, and head out the door, and I'd be looking a crazy mess. Like it was just wasn't suitable for how I wanted to go about life, and I just didn't look good. Like it just looked bad because some parts were more like defined than the others, because you know I was like in a rush and I was just applying product wherever I could, so it just like bad. But yeah, I'm doing my hair in the which I was about to say the morning, but yeah, I'm doing my hair at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. because I don't really have anything better to do. So I just wanted to hop on and see like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys have been like talking in a group without me. Like, what are you doing? But I just finished Welcome to Dairy, and bitch, no shade, this is gonna be a hot ass take. And like, if you're a fan of Stranger Things and like a diehard fan, I'm a diehard fan too. I've been a fan since I was like, when it came out, deadass, because the time, yeah, whenever it came out is the same time when my older sister introduced me to the show, because she have like, bitch, I'm gonna go into a whole fucking life detail, but she had been living where I was living for a little bit, and I would always stay at her place because like, why not, like that's my big sister. So we would just like watch Netflix shows and stuff like that together. But yeah, I was introduced to the show originally by her. And listen, I'm a diehard fan too, but it's like, okay, the recent season is actually like, season 5 is actually very good. I'm not gonna hold you, like it's actually very good. And one thing I actually disagree on with people who have been making opinions about the recent season is like, oh my god, it doesn't feel like Stranger Things. Like, oh my god, it doesn't feel like Stranger Things anymore. Like, it lost its spark. It's not like the other seasons. And like, to say to that, sorry, I spilled like some product on the floor and it's carpet. Ugh. No, but what I would say to that is that like, I honestly like disagree. Literally, as soon as I tapped play on episode 1, I like the morning, like how the whole morning went out, like all of them staying at the Mike's house and shit. Like I'm in the whole like music, the fucking cinematography, if that's how you really say it, like the direction of it, it gave Stranger Things, just more highly well produced. Like I feel like, if anything, that's like one of the top 5 moments in the entirety of that fucking show, to where like it has boned, which I need to be boned, where it has felt like very Stranger Things. So that's what I was like a little bit confused about. And I still like, it still feels like Stranger Things to me. I just feel like it's more just like heavily produced and stuff, and like better production and all that. But yeah, I'm liking how Stranger Things is going, okay? I'm not a fucking hater. I'm like how Stranger Things is going. But the reason I'm saying as to why like Dairy is really being like, is heavily a rival, but the reason as to why I'm saying why Dairy is like a heavy rival to Stranger Things is because, girl, like the storyline, the fucking lore, the characters, everything about that, the universe within the show is fucking phenomenal. And not only that, because even when the 2 big movies came out, those were already like heavy hitters. Like, bitch, those were blockbusters. Like, so it's like, for them to even make it to a show was like literally like, it was literally like God sent for them to even make it into a fucking show. Like, especially produced by HBO Max. T as fuck. And you know how HBO Max goes down about their shows. Like, high budget, high everything. Like, they're about their shit. And again, it's not to say, like, and again, like, I'm not putting down Stranger Things. I'm not. It's just that, like, whenever we're coming to, like, to a show, keeping my attention span and me being heavily invested, if I'm gonna be for real, Welcome to Derry has low-key been winning in that category, no shade. And this may be because I'm still waiting on, as everyone else, we're also waiting on Volume 2 to come out, which is coming out at the end of December, I believe. And the finale is going to be released in theaters. Like, maybe that's why I think like this, because I've only seen 4 episodes. And I literally just, like, an hour ago finished the last episode of Welcome to Derry. But it's just, like, I don't know. Like, especially after this last episode, bitch. This show's fucking golden. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been, like, stunned by an ending of a show or ever, like, have been, like, really invested in a show ever since, actually, not ever since that long ago, but ever since Grotescuary. That was another good fucking show. That's a binge-worthy show. So, just like Welcome to Derry. But, like, ever since that show, which was, like, I say, like, a couple months ago, which I think aired last year, like, I haven't really been invested into any shows or, like, movies, like, movies. I mean, I'm waiting for, like, upcoming movies to come out, like Avatar and Supergirl. But, like, yeah, Derry has recently been a show that I've been, like, mainly obsessed over and obsessed with just, like, the whole lore and characters of that fucking show. Like, it's just been so interesting. But yeah, that's, like, my take. And no, again, this isn't me hitting on Stranger Things. This isn't me doubling down. This isn't me, like, fucking, like, trying to, you know, put down Stranger Things. It's just that, like, no shade, Derry low-key took the spot of interest ever since I finished half of Volume 1. Sorry. But bitch, we will be tuning into the season finale, and the next 4 episodes are coming, so don't even try to get me on that one. No, but yeah, speaking of Stranger Things, I have seen a lot of controversy surrounding that show as of recent, and just, like, just dumb shit, honestly, just dumb shit, in app, out of app, like, everywhere. And one of those things are pertaining to the 2 main characters. Yeah, two of the main characters of the cast in the series, and that is Will and Mike in their relationship. Now listen, you might be watching and you might be a Byler hater, but, like, personally for me, I'm like, I love it for them. Mainly because I've watched this girl on TikTok. I don't know what the fuck her user is. Whenever I'm editing this, I'll put in, like, her user in her profile, but she's, like, a main. And it's not even from, like, the standpoint of her being, like, a Byler, like, die-hard supporter. It's more of her just, like, stating facts and really stating what will happen in the show, because she's been right. Because on her account, she not only has talked about Byler, but, like, other theories that have surrounded the show, and they have came true. So it's like, why wouldn't I believe her? Like, she's a prophet, and I'm gonna follow her. Like, girl, we're living in, like, 400 BC right now. But yeah, I would really want to know what everyone or whoever's watching this perspective is on Byler, because, like, personally for me, do I think it's real? Yes. Do I think it's real? Yes. Do I think it's gonna happen? Yes. And do I think most of the hate that is being produced for their relationship is fueled by homophobia? Yes. Because, no shade, this is a highly popular show. Because, like, no shade, this is a highly popular show. And, like, everyone in the world is fucking tapped in. It's not just people, like, in the United States. Nothing. Like, literally everyone is tapped in. So it's like, and I know that not everyone in the world, especially relating to other countries, states, provinces, are very queer friendly. So it's like, babe, it's not hard to, like, conjure up and imagine that some of the hate that relationship is getting, Byler, is fueled by homophobia, because it is. And I literally made a TikTok about this. I was, like, getting ready to experience all the homophobia that would be taking place this week. This was the week that Volume 1 released. Like, I made a TikTok about that, and some people, like, now, I don't think everyone disagreeing with the relationship is homophobic, but I do think a mass majority of it is. But someone had commented, they were like, it's unrealistic, like, it just doesn't make sense. And it's just like, maybe it's unrealistic and doesn't make sense to you because either, like, ow, hold on, I'm gonna fucking point my hair. Because, like, either, like, number one, you just don't want it to happen, or number two, like, you're just homophobic, no shade. Because it's like, personally, from my perspective, and I know I'm like, I'm gay and everything, but I just feel like, and I would say if it would have made sense, but I just feel like Byler just makes so much sense. Like, just from season one, from the whole direction of their friendship, like, it just makes so much sense. Like, nothing about it, like, equates to it being dumb. And plus, the fucking directors. Wait, who are the brothers? Duffer Brothers? Didn't they, like, I don't know if they're the directors. They're, like, the ones who, like, basically made the show. They even said, like, this shit's been planned out. Like, it's just been planned out. And plus, like, Will, the guy who's playing Will's gay, so. T. Oh, and no, I'm not saying T because of No Snap. I'm just saying T because the character has been gay from day one, so. Also, another thing that has been taking a very deep interest in my mind and just overall world of view is a lot of people low-key glazing over the fact that No Snap is a Zionist. And I don't give a fuck if he apologized. He literally sat there handing out stickers that said, like, Zionism is sexy. And he was damn well old enough to know what that word means and to what he was standing for, so I don't really care. But a lot of people are, like, gagging over him and that fucking scene he had at the last bit of volume 1. And I'm just like, I mean, like, that's kind of tea for him. Like, as a character, like, I guess, like, do your big one. But, like, to be fucking fawning over him and being like, oh my god, daddy, literally fuck me. Y'all need to, like, low-key do better, no shade. Also, this kind of... Girl. You know what, girl, let me stop because, like, I'm just gonna start to get mean. But yeah, I just think people should get a little bit more realistic. And GL. Also, not gonna lie, another thing that was like low-key like pissing me off while watching is seeing how Hopper was acting like Elle was like this, like, yeah, he wasn't acting like she was like a helpless little baby. Like, he knows what she can do, but it's just like at the same time he was acting like she was like a helpless little baby. Like, I get it, you want to be like, you're trying to take all the precautions, you know, not trying to have Elle go into the upside down because the army is like actively looking for her. But it's like, okay, now thinking of the events that took place after that she went into the upside down, now I'm kind of like understanding because of that sound wave thing that they were doing to her. Like, fuck y'all, what the fuck is that? Also, I fully believe they know that is affecting her because of the multiple tests that they done on her sister, because her sister's like, you know, a powerful psychic too. Like, I fully believe that whatever testing they've done on her sister is how they know shit like that can fuck them up. Girl, I cannot wait to get in that storyline. Like, bitch, I need volume 2 now, right now. Oh my god, I'm trying to find one of the things to pin my hair like this way because I'm trying to do the back. I know how the back looks, so do not. But yeah, like, I want to get back into Derry because there's a lot that I want to talk about with Derry. Number 1 is Richie's death. I'm gonna be like really honest. I full on cried. Like, that shit was so tragic and fucking sad. And a specific lyric that I think of the moment that he was like dying and then like really realizing that they're really not gonna be able to get out of that and that like one of them is gonna fucking die is it Needy? No, it's Ghostin' by Ariana Grande, and it's I sound so. And the lyric goes, look at the cars that we've been down. And that's literally Richie realizing that he's gonna have to do something that is hopefully gonna save like both of their lives, or either like one of their lives, aka in this situation, Marge. And I just find it so fucking sad. And just like him kissing the freezer, like, you know, the thing that Marge was like, it was just so tragic and so fucking sad. And deadass, fuck those white people that fucking blew that shit the fuck up, and fuck Pennywise, no shade. But if I'm gonna be honest, I am happier, which this is also a thing that I was seeing people say, I am happier that he died naturally rather than dying by supernatural force, aka Pennywise, because God knows where and what his soul would be going through if he had been eaten by Pennywise. So I know it's sad, I know it's tragic, but like, I'd rather him die that way, if I'm being completely honest. It's fucked up, but I'd rather him go out like that than being eaten brutally. Also, I want to talk about the ending of Welcome to Derry and Pennywise revealing the information that he knew on Marge's future daughter, which it was finally revealed that Marge is Richie's mom. And how she actually named, and how it's very clear that she named Rich, and how it's very clear that she named Richie after Rich. Rest in peace. And I think that shit's just fucking crazy. And him revealing that he knows that he died in the future. And it's so, and I was seeing people talk about this on Twitter and all that. And it's so clear that I believe he's an omnipresent being. I saw some people saying that like, oh, like he was sent back in time, that. No, I believe he's an omnipresent being. I believe that, first of all, he's a cosmic entity. So time to him is totally different than how like we humans view time. Like I fully think Pennywise is an omnipresent being. So I think that he sensed that his future self had died in the current timeline that his future self was in, which was, you know, versus the losers. So then, oh my god, the video cut out, but I was supposed to say that his future self, which was in the losers timeline, he gained the knowledge like that he died in that timeline. So then him being in this timeline, which is Welcome to Derry, he acted on that with the information that he gained, you know? So now with the knowledge that he knows, he acted on that. And him dying, I believe he died. No, he didn't die in the season. Because, yeah, no, he didn't die. I believe him being trapped for another 27 years, basically, he just fucked himself over and repeated the cycle again. So now, since we're going back 27 years, in this upcoming season, the version of him in this upcoming season's timeline, he also has the knowledge that, you know, his future self, which was in season 1, fucked up again and now is actually gonna die by the Losers Club because he wasn't able to stop the children in season 1. So now this version in season 2 is gonna, you know, try and stop, you know, the grandchildren or something by doing crazy ass acts and fucking butchering these fucking children like how he did on episode fucking 1. Insanity, and just, you know, throughout the whole season trying to fuck with them. So I just feel like that. But yeah, I just had to add this in there because I had to, like, I needed me to say what I was thinking in that moment. And I don't know where the hell the rest of the video went or the clip. Also, my god, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. Like, I would have music in the background, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But does YouTube really care? It does care. I thought YouTube only cared when it came to like people who are monetized, like people who make money, people who like make earnings off their videos. But like, girl, like, let me just play music in the back. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this piece and like finish most of my head so I can like shower at an appropriate manner and time because it's already 2:30 something. So like, I'm gonna like speed run this and then I'll show you like the final result before I like humidify. So
stop that. I'm trying to tell
I said, wait, what was the word I said? And he tried to like
funkin'.
Yeah, no, it was another one. I said a bad word and then Yes, they got it on camera. So y'all make sure you put that in this. I said like bitch, you were like snitch, or you try to fucking switch it up. Fuck. Like, damn, bro. Calm down. Can he get a shot?